Nice bike, how's it handle? How is that like a introduction to a battle?
I just don't know, can't tell you.
I just love, like, how they don't even try sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like you start to answer, you're like, oh, well, it's really...
Well,
oh, God, okay.
Nice wheezing. How's it handle?
Muck. I like Muck.
Yeah, Muck's goofy. I'd use a Muck.
Yeah.
The reason I paralyzed it is because these Mucks have a tendency to want to use Minimize over and over and over again, and if I can prevent that even a tiny little bit with the 50% chance of paralysis, I will. Or is it like 30%? I think it's 30%.
I don't know. Hard to say.
You see this bullshit that I have to put up with?
Don't.
But if I hadn't paralyzed him, he might have done it 3 times. So that's a fucking disaster. Not that they could actually like do anything to me. Wow.
Wow. Don't do that. Imagine them up getting smaller and smaller. Like.
I wonder if the mechanic is still in this game. In Gen 1, if a Pokemon used Minimize, Stomp did double the damage. So I don't actually know if they kept that or not, but...
I hope they did, that's hilarious. Shoot!
And back in the old days, if you used Minimize, your sprite was tiny for the rest of the battle.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Back in the day.
Back in the doodly day.
Like, it worked the same, but it just made your sprite tiny the first time you used it, like, for fun. Get lost, kid. I'm bushed. I don't actually know how steps work, like, if this is actually, like, a good place to hatch eggs or something. It might be. I don't know.
Maybe.
There isn't really, like, an egg path in this game, unfortunately. So, like, this game is really hard to, like, breed things in.
Gross.
From what little of it I did when this was the only game, I was trying to get all the evolutions, so I was...
So you're...
breeding tons of Eevee eggs, and, they take forever to hatch, as anyone who's ever tried to train an Eevee knows. This was before I realized that there was no clock in the game, so that I wouldn't be able to get that Espeon I so desperately wanted. You kidding me?
How would you get it in this game, then?
You don't.
You just
have to trade. You have to trade it from Ruby or Sapphire, where there's a clock.
Wow, that's
There's no environmental change, but there is a time of day in that game, unless the clock battery dies, which is the case for most Ruby and Sapphire cartridges. At least in those games, when the clock battery died, you could still play it. You just couldn't grow berries or anything. Time-based. All the time-based events stopped happening. For instance, I wanted a snow run. I wanted to train a Frostlass recently, and the only easy way I knew how to get a snow run was just to go back to my Emerald and trade one up. No, it wasn't Emerald. I didn't have my Emerald at the time, that's why I couldn't use it. I was gonna go back to Ruby and Sapphire and just train one up, and, both my Ruby and my Sapphire were stuck at the same point, which meant, do you remember the high and low tides in the cave? There was a cave where you could go in at different times of the day, and sometimes there'd be water, and sometimes it would be empty.
Yes.
Both of my games were stuck at a time of day when I couldn't get Snowrun.
Wow.
It was very sad.
That's tragic.
It really was, but then, like, people started actually, like, using, not Wonder Trade, but, GTS?
Yeah.
This was, like, come on, I just want to kill this wheezing. Thank you. Of course I don't kill it in one. Oh my god, this is a disaster.
Woo!
I'm having deja vu here. Pretty sure this happened a couple videos ago.
Pretty sure we just fought him up that used Minimize, like, 30 times, so there's that.
Well, I mean, literally, Golem had trouble with a wheezing that was using smokescreen, and it was poisoned.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that does sound familiar.
Alright, we're almost at Fuchsia.
Pokemon!
If I'm not very careful, my Pokemon will die, because...
Yeah.
We will just go rolling down the hill, and that will be the end of Golem.
Oh, Rupee.
Rupee. I should definitely call them by their names, since that's sort of the point of Nuzlocke. You're supposed to get, like, attached to them so that you don't want them to die. Oh,
but you're just kind of like...
I keep, like... I've gone beyond the days where, like, nicknaming Pokemon, I've actually, like, adhered to it. Like, even Pokemon that I train now, I'm like, you're Lucario. Like, they have nicknames, and I think about what nicknames I should give them, but then, like, I use them online, so I never see their nicknames.
Yeah.
But they're, you know, I just grew up, I guess. I'm like, that's a nice Pikachu. Eventually I'll just start-
name is... Spoodle.
Eventually I'll just get to be my parents' age and I'll call all Pokemon Pikachu.
Uh-huh.
Like, not because I actually know, like, think that all Pokemon are Pikachu, it's just because I won't care anymore. Be like, give me your Pikachu. That's a nice Pikachu. Have you seen this Pikachu?
I'm gonna 6-0 your team with my Pikachu.
Oh, that reminds me, I actually wanted to train a Pikachu, like, legit, with, like, like a light ball Pikachu, with, hidden power ice. Just because, like, it's terrifying, because when you give it the light ball, its stats go through the roof.
Lapras! Lapras! Is that where you can get the Lapras?
No.
Oh.
We missed the Lapras already.
Oh.
It was in, Sylph.
Oh.
But we, Oh, that's right, we didn't pick up either of those Pokemon. We still need to do that. There's Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Lapras that you can get in, Saffron City.
But can we only...
We can only get one. According to Nuzlocke rules.
Oh.
Plus, we already had a Water-type Pokemon, so I figured we didn't need to grab the Lapras. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. There's some shit in here.
Get that shit!
Yay! There's a reason all the bird keepers are hanging out here, and that's because they're all bird types in here. All
Bird
birbs.
types.
Oops, that was an accident. Remind me that we're on one.
This is my turf. Get out of here.
I'm gonna crush you with my
You
rock.
fucking dork. I'm gonna push you into a locker.
I'm gonna throw my giant rock at you. That would be one way to, like, just annihilate Pokemon, is just, like, have your Golem come out of its Pokeball right over the enemy Pokemon and just crush
them.
it. Crush it to death.
Basically. Or do that with the Nagron or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't even need to battle, you just destroy them.
Break their spines! God.
I mean, that's essentially what I'm doing with Rock Throw.
Mm-hmm. You're crushing the birds. Because they're small and
Because you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
that too.
That's how I would, like, remember it when I was a kid. 2 birds with 1 stone. Come on. Zero.
Look at his silly crest on his head.
I like Fearow.
Yeah.
Like, I wish it was better. It's got its goofy little, like, mane thing. It's like a weird vulture.
Or a weird chicken.
Yeah. We already have Blaziken, though, so... Fearow's like, get out of my turf. This is my turf!
Are there any Mega Flying types?
Mega Flying types? Mega Pinsir.
Yeah.
Mega Scizor. Oh, no, wait, that's Bug.
No,
That's Bug
yeah.
Steel. Mega... Well, I mean, Mega Altaria is probably... No, it's gonna be Dragon Fairy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mega...
Salamence?
Yeah, I think that one retains its flying type.
Oh yeah, because it gets Aerolite.
Right.
And then everyone's like, oh, Aerolite is gonna destroy everything. We're like, well,
Well, I mean...
not really.
There aren't any good normal type moves that Salamence gets. It's not like it gets extreme speed. That's all I'm saying. If Dragonite got a Mega Evolution with Aerolite, that would annihilate because it gets extreme speed.
Uh-huh.
Dodrio! I like Dodrio in this game.
It's goofy.
I love it. And its expressions aren't as pronounced. Like in other games, like, it'll be like, the middle head is normal, the one head and the side is sad, and the other head's angry. Like, they, like, make the expressions, like, really, like, the focal point of the Pokemon. I'm like, this has always been stupid.
Yeah. A little bit. Are we not gonna catch that Dodrio?
What? That wasn't...
Oh, we're not catching things here?
That was a trainer Pokemon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm wrong.
yeah, that was a trainer Pokemon.
I don't,
That
I
was
can't
that
tell.
was this guy's. day.
I'm so sleepy.
You're
I
sleepy.
need to drink more caffeinated beverage.
I took a nap, but I'm still sleepy too.
Yeah, you took a nap and then kicked me in your sleep.
I'm sorry, I had a dream that I was falling.
I would have caught you.
Aww. Now this Raticate is gonna dream that it's falling into my Pokeball. Let's not accidentally throw the Master Ball at Eradicate, please.
Oh my goodness.
I've done that so many times, like, I've never actually done it, but I've done it, I've come very, very close. In sleep-deprived, agony, I have almost thrown a Master Ball at a Scentret.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
it's like how I always almost click, the post without preview button.
Oh god, yeah, on, that one website that we use.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Excuse me.
Oh, someone's calling me. Oh, it's my little brother. I will have to, call him back very shortly. I don't know why my little brother's calling me. It's probably because we were just talking about him.
Yeah, felt an itch. Or he sneezed. Sneezing, right?
I think it's both, actually. Like, if your nose itches / you sneeze.
Be weird if that was like a real thing.
Yeah.
Celebrities would be sneezing all the time! That would be hilarious.
If you wanted to fuck someone up, you'd, like, just... They'd be on stage, and so everyone would be talking about them, so...
Oh no!
You'd get, like, all your musical artists, like, just sneezing constantly.
Oh no. No, they take like a medication or something.
That'd be funny. Please do not talk about celebrity name, because they are performing and do not want to sneeze.
But then all the haters would be like, oh...
That reminds me of the Deport Pitbull tag.
Oh.
Which is an inherently racist tag, considering that he's Hispanic, but whatever.
Yeah.
They sent him to Alaska, so I'm not sure how racist it is, but it's definitely up there.
Yeah, Alaska was the best they could do.
But he went there anyway, and he had a good time, and that's what Pitbull's all about, and I respect that.
Mm.
Look at that walking animation.
Oh. Oh.
Friendly and very slow moving. It's a Chansey!
What is this?
This is a zoo. It's
Oh.
the Safari Zone.
Oh.
Catching one is all up to chance.
Ha ha ha.
The very image of a Pokeball.
That's dangerous. Don't keep a Voltorb
Yeah,
there.
please don't. He'll explode and then free them all. Free him.
It's a
Kinda.
Ah.
And here's the other fossil Pokemon that we didn't pick up. Depending on which one you pick up, the other one's in there. So you can get it in your Pokedex.
Nice.
Here's Lapras if you didn't pick it up.
Lapras.
Lapras, aka the King of the Seas. I thought, when I was little, I thought its name was Aka.
Oh, that's cute.
I know, it's adorable, right? I was such a precious child. Alright, so we do need to go into the Safari Zone to grab some shit. I guess Nuzlocke rules apply in the Safari Zone as well. I think the Safari Zone only counts as one place, though, even though there's, like, multiple areas. I don't think those count as routes. Actually, I'll need to look that up. I should probably do that. But we can find out more about that next time on Heroes Try Hard.